Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187. It's my brother again.
What's going on, everybody?
Doing the divisional playoff picks. Last week we were 2-2, got all the Saturday games wrong and all the Sunday games right.
Yeah, I completely misjudged. I completely wanted to change my pick after I heard Christian Ponder.
Well, I did. I put an annotation on the video. I was like,
oh, fuck it!
I was like, if Joe Webb is playing, they have no chance.
They stood no chance from the first snap.
Yeah.
I know they took a 3-0 lead, but they stood no chance.
Yeah. I saw at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon that Ponder wasn't playing, and I put an annotation on it. It was like, no. Green Bay's gonna kill him.
Well, take that as my also annotation that I would never take Minnesota Vikings because Christian Ponder is a guy that actually kind of takes care of the ball, and Joe Webb I don't think knows what a football is.
Yeah.
Because he looks at it like it's a Twinkie, and he thinks about eating it, but he really doesn't because he can't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, he was horrible.
He can run.
The Bengals game, that was even worse.
I told you, it's the Bengals. You can never know. Well, actually, the Texans suck too.
Yeah.
Matt Schaub is showing how great of a primetime quarterback he is. He sucked.
Arian Foster saved them.
Well, Arian Foster saved them all year.
Yeah.
He saved them from Matt Schaub's mistakes. Oh, he beat the show, the Ravens. Yes, we know. We've heard about it before. It's just, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't rely on your defense that much, and you can't rely on your running back that much.
Yeah, because one day they're going to get down.
No, you can't come back.
They're going to get murdered.
And don't you dare say about the Ravens, because the Ravens have made like 3 double-digit comebacks all year.
Yeah.
So they can come back. The Texans have never come back from a 2-score lead. I mean, 2-score deficit.
Yeah.
Just never happened.
We were down, what, 17-0 to the Patriots the first game.
No, they were down 21-0.
And came back and beat them.
Who?
We did.
Oh no, we were down 14-0. 14-0. And then we scored 10 unanswered, and then they put another 2 scores on the board, make it 24-10, and then we was it like 32-29 or something like that?
Yeah, 32-30 was 2 points.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, they missed a 2-point conversion. Okay. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Anyways, Saturday the 12th, 4:30, Baltimore at Denver.
Do you want to do that last?
All right, yeah, we'll do that one last. 8 o'clock, Green Bay at San Francisco.
This could be the game of the weekend right here. Because I personally think the 2 Sunday games are going to be blowouts of epic proportions.
Yes, Atlanta don't have a chance.
Can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. Atlanta can't stop the run. What does Seattle do best? Run the football and have good short little hitch routes.
Have you heard anything about Abraham? Is he playing?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
John Abraham?
Yeah.
Oh, or Sonny Samuel? I know he's out.
Linebacker that got hurt.
Oh, I don't remember. But back to Green Bay at San Fran. This could be the game of the weekend right here. It's got that. It's the first game played this season was Green Bay and San Francisco. San Francisco beat the hell out of them. Was beating the hell out of them. They were up like 28-7, and then Green Bay made its comeback, got within a score, and it was done there. I think it was like 28-21 still. I see Green Bay taking it. Getting out of Green Bay, like getting away, probably is better for this team.
Yeah, probably. But I'm still taking San Francisco.
I know you are. Because what can Green Bay not do?
Play defense.
Yep.
Can't stop the run.
But I will rely on Colin Kaepernick to show how stupid Jim Harbaugh is for benching Alex Smith, the guy that takes care of the ball.
I think if he makes like 2 mistakes, he's gonna pull him and put Smith in.
Because the thing is, you look at Colin Kaepernick, he has games against New England where he just completely, utterly shreds them. And then he'll have games against the Rams.
yeah, but it's just some teams match up against other teams better.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, and it also shows his mental readiness too. Because he's getting up for big games like the Patriots, but he'll fall asleep against teams like the Rams and not really pay attention to stuff like that. If he loses his focus one time in this game, that could be a pick 6 the other way. I mean, just lose your focus for just a second. Look at a hot cheesehead in the stands, lose your focus, or maybe stare at your tattoos for a little too long. You lose your focus and throw a pick six, or you end up like RG3.
I don't even think he's going to throw that much. I think Frank Gorse is going to run up and down the field on him. He's a completely different back than Adrian Peterson.
But the thing is, I mean, if Green Bay does get up on them, it's going to be the same thing that happens to Vikings. Their running game means nothing. I mean, because Joe Webb rushed for 80 yards, and Peterson had 99.
Yeah, but how many times did Joe Webb fumble?
3. Something like that. Ain't through a pick. 2 picks.
Yeah, and
I think he fumbled twice.
The one fumble was like on their own 5-yard line.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. When Green Bay gets up on you, they can release those pass rushers and allow a 15-yard gain in the running game and not really worry about it. If they get up by 2 scores, they're going to let you get 15 to 20 yards a pop on the run game. Let that clock run. Next time you go back for a play-action pass, you're going to have Clay Matthews and A.J. Hawk on you. I got a Green Bay winning. Yeah,
I'm going to take San Francisco. Sunday the 13th, 1 o'clock, you got Seattle at Atlanta.
Brian! I will stop doing that if he wins this game. Actually, no, I won't. No, I won't, because it's 1 game in 5 years, and Joe Flacco has 6 in 5 years. So once Matt Ryan gets them with the Super Bowl ring, I'll stop calling him Chokey. But he is a choke artist.
I want them to win. I want Atlanta to win.
So he can play.
No, well, I mean, Seattle is probably like the hardest team for anybody in the
NFC to play,
or the AFC.
Nah, I think Denver's the hardest team to play. Peyton Manning got that crazy rush defense for the Broncos.
Yeah, well, especially in the Super Bowl because it's going to be in a dome.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, right now, the hardest team out there is probably Seattle.
And the thing is, the thing that helps Seattle is actually being in Atlanta. They're used to all that loud noise. Yeah. They're used to that. And it's on turf. They play speed. They have Marshawn Lynch, who's just beast mode engaged, as everyone likes to say.
Oh, I'm going to laugh if they shut them out. If they shut Atlanta out.
Oh, I would sit there with a smile on my face, because I hate Matt Ryan. He is like Phillip Rivers to me. He is a crybaby. He's... No, I won't say overrated, because he's actually pretty good. He's overhyped. It's like what I said last week, the whole entire Matty Ice stigma. Joe Flacco has just as many fourth-quarter comebacks as you. Sure, you beat him. Well, actually, you beat the Ravens defense. You didn't beat Joe Flacco.
On a penalty.
Yeah.
It wasn't called.
Yeah, whatever. Well, the penalty. There's a lot of penalties that aren't called.
Yeah.
But,
they're always called against us.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, I actually want to see them two face off one time in a Super Bowl. Matt Ryan and Joe Flacco. One time.
Yeah.
I just want to see it once, just because it's like you put... Because what does Joe Flacco do? He shows up for big-time games.
Yeah.
Steelers twice last year. Yeah. The Patriots game last year. I know some of you are going to think I'm crazy. He actually showed up pretty well in that Texans game. They just got a big lead on them early, and they kind of coasted.
Yeah, pick 6.
No, the Texans game... No, that wasn't pick 6.
This year?
Last year. I'm talking about last year in the playoffs against Houston. He didn't play that well, but he got them the early lead, and they coasted from there.
Yeah.
But back on to Seattle, Atlanta. I got Seattle. I see no chance of Atlanta winning this game. I don't care.
Think they're going to score.
It's going to be like the Giants game last year, 21-2. No, but I just don't see any way to say it. I can sit here and say Atlanta's going to win this game.
And he has 1 touchdown pass in the playoffs.
He has like 7 interceptions, right?
I don't know about interceptions, but
he's throwing a lot. He's throwing a lot.
Most points they scored in a game was 21, and that was against Green Bay. They lost 38-21, and there was 2 rushing touchdowns, and he threw 1.
Okay, but
they were talking about it the other day on that show on NFL Network where they do all the Super Bowl.
America's Game.
Yeah, America's Game. Packers 2010 or 2011, whatever the fuck they won.
2010. That's when the Steelers went again.
Alright, 4:30 game. You got Houston at New England.
Laugher.
Yeah, New England gonna murder them. Unless Houston's defense can do some shit at the beginning of the game, like completely shut them down,
But it's not going to matter because Matt Schaub's going to be the one taking snaps for Houston.
Yeah, but I mean, if Houston's defense is shutting them down, then it's going to give Foster a chance to run the ball. But I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Remember, though, New England's had a pretty good defense this year.
Well, no, they're like us. They give up tons of yardage, but they get turnovers.
And they're good in the red zone, too.
Yeah, not as good as us, though.
We're number 2.
I thought we were number 1.
No, we dropped
the whole year.
We dropped because of the Denver game. But, yeah, again, New England, big, maybe just as big as the score as last time when they played 42-14. It's going to be... Well, another thing to say is 3 years ago when the Jets got beat by the Patriots 45-3, they made the playoffs as the final wild card team. That's when the Colts let them sneak in. And... because they benched all their starters, and that's why Caldwell basically fell out of favor in Indianapolis. The Jets went to New England and beat them 21-14, which was like one of the biggest shockers in the past 5 years, which was a big time shock because it was like Mark Sanchez, really?
Yeah, he's a joke.
The ballerina that crossed the Rio Grande. But yeah, New England big. I mean, I just see no logical explanation, and I'm a fan of logic and rationalism, to say that Houston can win this game.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
New England all the way. All right. Ravens, Denver.
Big time game.
Yeah.
This is the only game where we differ. Well, actually, no, we differed on Green Bay, San Francisco.
Yeah.
But I had to adjust my picks a little bit because, Cincinnati decided to choke and lose at Houston, like they do best. 0-4 in playoff games, Marvin Lewis. Gotta shape up a little bit, buddy.
He's a coordinator. He ain't a head coach.
He's a leader of men, but he's not a head coach.
Yeah.
He can lead men, but he's not a head coach. That may seem a little counter-logical, but I don't know. He can lead a team, but he just can't be like the front guy.
Yeah.
He can lead like a set team, like he can lead the defense.
Yeah.
You can't bring both of them together for a common goal. But yeah,
I'm taking Baltimore. He's taking Denver.
Yeah,
I just think Denver's been talking so much shit. The Ravens are fucking fired.
Well, it's like
they're ready to go in there and murder Peyton Manning.
Well, if they hit Peyton Manning early, and it's like I said last week in our entire playoff prediction bracket, which we do have to do our Super Bowl pick for that bracket too, by the way. I guess I'll comment on your video that we didn't do that, but we'll do that at the end. I read an article on ESPN by Ashley Fox, I think it is. She's a normal writer for them, normal blogger. She said, "Thanks for the memories, ... Or is it thanks for the memories, Ray? I can't remember if it was Ray or if it's just ...
Thanks for the memories, Ray. ...
But that was your last win because your career is going to end in Denver." It's like, that's a lot to throw out there, lady.
Yeah, considering that your quarterback is under 500.
Well, it's not her quarterback. It's not her quarterback. She's just saying that there's no way Baltimore can win, which I kind of agree with, but I mean, my brother's sitting there saying this is get them all fired up.
Yeah, it is. You should see the interview where Pollard is going ape shit. Kerry Williams going ape shit. Right
with his lisp?
Huh?
With his lisp? Kerry Williams. I said the. You should hear him on his radio show. It is so funny.
Yeah, I hear him all the time.
I said that. No, but I mean, getting fired up can only do you so good against Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but
no. I'm sorry. 6 years ago, NFL getting fired up would be great. Because you run in there, you knock Peyton Manning to the ground, don't take a penalty because there was no penalty back then. Like, you rarely saw a roughing the passer penalty unless a guy literally picked him up and gave him like a spine buster.
I think they'll take a couple penalties because if they hit him twice hard, he's going to be done. Yeah. He might not come out of the game, but it's going to affect him.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I find a little bit alarming about this game, I mean, I know I picked Denver and all, but I want Baltimore to win, but I'm trying to be logical. There's actually no logical reasoning why Baltimore's going to win this game.
Hell, he's under 500 in the playoffs. He's 1-4 in outdoor games in the playoffs, or 1-3.
Worse, 1-7.
Oh, well, there you go. And it's going to be 10 degrees and snowing.
Again, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. Right?
Devil's advocate. Alright, so what did you want to say?
No, what about what?
The weather. Yeah. I was just saying it's going to be 10 degrees and snowing, and you were like, oh, well.
I was just trying to play devil's advocate with the whole entire argument. I have to keep my Super Bowl pick fucking alive. Come on now, I gotta keep something right. I gotta keep my 2 Super Bowl teams alive. So I mean, I can't
Denver and Seattle.
Yeah, that's your teams too.
No, it wasn't. I had Baltimore and New England in the AFC Championship game.
I thought you had Baltimore, Denver.
No.
You had Baltimore, New England in the second round.
Oh yeah, yep.
We gotta go back to our brackets too.
Well, our brackets are done. Half of the games are already over.
Denver, Seattle are still alive though.
Yeah.
Unless you picked Baltimore to beat Denver in the AFC Championship game, which I don't remember.
I did.
Alright, Baltimore, Seattle are still alive. True homer right there, everybody.
Yep.
Alright, well, since I read a couple of comments where people are saying that we didn't do the Super Bowl from the last bracket. I got Denver and Seattle. Denver winning. Peyton Manning gets his last Super Bowl ring. Maybe gets carted off the field with a spinal injury before the end of the game. But yeah, I got Denver beating Seattle in the Super Bowl. And you have...
I think Ray Lewis is going to go out on top, I hope. But, yeah, that's it.
Alright, everybody, we'll have a fun divisional round weekend.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week unless the world comes to an end.
Alright.